sunny day. I'm picking up a line. I'm picking up a line. Oh, we want it, it's coming on a sunny day. I'm picking up a line. I'm picking up a line. Oh, we want it, it's coming. Outside, we don't go when it's cold. Tonight, the frost is gone. We wait inside the pouring rain.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's Marcellus here with the Mad Church Disease Channel. And yes, I know I'm late. I already know I'm late. Let me tell you why I'm late. First of all, I woke up this morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I didn't fall back to sleep until maybe about 4 or 5 in the morning. Then I get up at around 8 something, 9 something. I go downstairs to kind of make some breakfast. I try to make myself something to eat real quick so, I wouldn't starve to death. And so, yeah, that's what I did. I'm going to try to log into this account so I can see if our text message system is working. So this is going to kind of be a technical difficulty live. So y'all be with me, bear with me. Amen. Bless the name of the Lord Jesus. Let's see if this works. I need to get into the system. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I don't think that's the right email. And I'm going to see if I can send y'all a text message and if this will work for everybody. Shout out to all of you that are in the chat. Shout out to all of you that are watching. I am about to try and send y'all a text message. Let's save this. Can we save this? Okay. Okay. We put that. We add to one list. We did that. Okay. All right. I'm going to send you guys a text message. And we're going to see if it works. Hey, Kelly, good to see all of you. Hey, Moni, I know Moni is in the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on a good time. Gonna blame it on the boogie. Moni just glad to be out the snow. That's all. Moni glad to be out the cold. Anyway. And by the way, I am drinking. Y'all know I normally have my other mug. This is how late I am. Let me tell you something. I'm drinking out of my man cave mug today. This is how you know I'm late. Okay. This is how you know I'm late. Let me craft a message. Y'all be patient with me. If you signed up for the email text message system, y'all be patient because I need to do a couple of things. Hold on one second. Oh my God. And I wanted to talk to y'all this morning anyway. Hold on. Oh, God. All right. If anybody wants to come up, let me know and I'll drop the link so y'all can come up here and talk to me. But this is going to be somewhat of a working live. I need for y'all to be patient with me, and y'all can talk about what we can talk about, whatever you want to talk about. I just want to test this system to make sure this is working for y'all. Because I couldn't do it yesterday. I couldn't do it yesterday. Let me see here. Continue. I don't have time with this. What? Hold on. So I need y'all to be patient. Let me see. No, that's not the right address. All right. Come on in here, y'all, because I need y'all to work with me here. Because I know we've been waiting on this for so long, and I was going to send you guys a message yesterday, but I was like, okay, this is going to be too much. It's just too much for me to deal with for now. We're going to say that for now. Y'all hold on. And by the way, since we're talking this morning, if you guys have not gone to my Facebook page, I made a post. Oh, I'm so tickled. I made a post about Brian Karn on my Facebook page. And I think until Brian Karn gets sentenced, I'm going to keep posting this post at least once a week. I sure am, because I done realized I done got under the skin of half of the saints because I'm posting this. Amen. And so folks is over there hot with me. And if you ever want to just get a good laugh, y'all need to go over there to our Facebook page and so that way you can get yourself a really good laugh, because these folks is hot with me about this Brian Karn situation. And I don't care. Y'all should know I don't care. And so yeah, but it's really funny, and you guys have to read and see some of the things that they're saying. Hilarious. Lynn, they are upset with me. When I say upset with me, they upset with me, and I don't care. What was the word? Jimmy Crack Corn, and I just don't care. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Amen. Don't care one bit. Don't care one bit. And shout out to all of you that are supporting the Mad Church Disease channel. Shout out to all of you. What happened? What does it say? Did I put the wrong thing in there? Hold on, y'all. What'd I do? Uh-huh. Huh? Huh? Y'all give me a second. Because that can't be. But anyway, good afternoon to all of you guys. Oh my Lord, what done happened? Hold on, something is going on here. Hold on. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Just give me a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm sorry. What was I supposed to click one of those? Lord, I don't know. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. I just do know. I do not know what now. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm doing something I shouldn't even be doing. Yeah, but you all will find it to be hilariously funny. Let me see if I could just get out of this. Let me just do this. Let me make my life a lot easier here. Let me make my life a whole lot easier. Y'all give me 1 second. But yeah, they arguing over there. Shout out to the 53 of you watching. Can y'all please hit the like button, and can y'all do me a favor, because we gotta make sure that we get this text system working. I'm sorry, y'all. I should have been prepared. But at least you'll get your text messages. Y'all are helping me, so thank y'all. I appreciate y'all doing this. So hang on, everybody. And this is your lunch break, so you hanging out with me for your lunch break. All right. We'll clear this up here. And y'all tell me if y'all get the text message. That's the whole key to this. Because I need for it to work, and I don't want to let's see if this will work. Oh God. Okay. But anyway, shout out to all of you that are watching, that are hitting the like button. I appreciate you. I have so many things to talk to y'all about, but I wanted to get this text message off. Good. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Let's go through this, because I know everybody's going to be asking me some questions once we get this done. If you are new to the Mad Church Disease channel and you would like to sign up for Oh my God, what is going on? Oh my God. Now they want to verify my identity. Oh my God. Yeah, now they got to verify my identity. When I tell y'all this text message system thing is a mess, you all should. I did not know that you had to go to the government to get all of this paperwork and all of this codes and crap in order to send folks a to send folks a text message. Listen, if I would have known it was this much work, I probably would have opted to do this a totally different way. But I guess when you want to have more control over what you do, um, Lord have mercy. What? Oh God. They're verifying my identity to send y'all a text message. I don't understand these people. I really do not. Just to send you a text message. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just absolutely nuts. I'm sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. If you having your what in the world? I'm just to send y'all a text message. So let me tell y'all something. Because I have to go through so much to send this old text message. I promise y'all, if anybody gives me any trouble regarding a text message, Lord, they're gonna feel the wrath of Jesus. I know that. Listen to me when I tell you. They're gonna feel the wrath of Jesus. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Anybody got any questions for me before I continue? I'm sorry, but if you need to, somebody said question. Yes, Kelly, that's the crazy part. The people who are sending the text messages, we got to go through hell and high water just to send you a daggone text message. But I think we're in now. Let me see. Oh God, the government. It's the because they don't want people just randomly texting you all on your cell phones and things. And I understand that. They want to be able to track you down if you're sending people text messages and you're not supposed to. So I get all of that, but it's just like, come on. Um, okay. I'm gonna send everybody a text message right now. If you're on the text message system, oh, let's hope this works. Now, this is gonna be a raggedy text message, but I want to send it so I can see that it's actually working. Okay. All right. So let's see. All right. So let's see if this works. Okay. All right. For those of you that are on the text message system, you should be getting a text within a few moments. Okay. The IRS is watching everybody. Okay. The IRS is watching everybody. Who even, I mean, if you ain't doing nothing illegal, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But anyway, and speaking of doing nothing illegal, these people over here defending Brian Karn like y'all cannot believe. That's what you got to go over on my Facebook page and watch. But I have a couple of announcements. Um, um, and the way that you sign up for the text message system, Integrity Matters, you need to go to the link that is in the description, should be there. If it's not there, let me grab the link for you. Let me grab the link for you. I'm going to put it in the chat. This is the link that you need to click on. Oh, that ain't the link. That definitely ain't the link. Lord have mercy. What is this? Okay. Why y'all making me work this hard this morning? Because I had a whole bunch of stuff to talk to y'all about. If you're on the text message system, anybody in here on the text message system, did you get your text message? Are you getting the text messages? Somebody let me know. I should have sent one to myself to just make sure that they've gone out, but I didn't do that. Anybody on the text message system, y'all need to let me know, because it might take about 5 or 10 minutes for them to start sending, just like YouTube does. Let me see. Okay. Here is your link. Somebody said not yet. Okay. That is the link that you need to hit in order to sign up for the text message system. But anyway, so you all know that we've been talking about a lot of these preachers who have been arrested, a lot of these folks who have had to plead guilty to tax evasion and stuff like this. These folks is still defending Brian Karn. Let me read to you, because this is really why I wanted to come on live. That's why I said I didn't want to miss. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It says that your message has been successfully sent to the recipients. That's what it says. Okay. What I did, I sent you I just said, hey, this is MCD. We're live. Come join us. That's what I did. I sent you a text message. That's it. I don't know how long it's going to take these people to send the message. But we shall see if it works. That's the whole point. We want it to work. We want it to work. Oh man, hold on. Lord Jesus. We want it to walk. We need it to walk. All right, so let me see here. What was I saying? I got distracted. But anyway, they're fighting. Let me get over here so I can read y'all this. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to read to y'all anyway. Let me read to y'all a couple of these comments. And we're going to do a night of comments coming up here soon, because I just need to show y'all how crazy these people are. It's crazy. It really is nuts. Let me read to y'all a couple of these people's comments, because they're fighting. They're literally fighting over here on this Brian Karn deal. Hold on. Let me see the post. Let me get over here. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Let me read to y'all what one of these guys said. Here we go. His name is Apostle Chester A. Watson. I don't know Apostle Watson, but I want to read to you what Apostle Watson said. He said, wrong don't make it right. But when we as believers do what is right, we'll help the wrong to do right, which is for us as believers to pray for him and not criticize him. It's a stronghold that the Spirit have. Let me go back. The Spirit have him loving that filthy, I think he meant lucre is what he meant to type. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. So if the word have already warned us about the spirit, so since our brother have got hung up in this spirit, there should be enough baptized believers to pray for him. Let me say something to y'all who keep asking everybody to pray for Brian Karn. You go pray for him. Go ask the IRS to go pray for him. Go ask the people that have to drive on roads and governmental programs that can't be funded because he decided to steal from all of us. You go pray for him. You go pray for Brian Karn. I'm not doing it. Not doing that. Been there, done that already. And restore him in the spirit of meekness. Well, how do you restore somebody in the spirit of meekness when they aren't even meek themselves? This man has been nothing but rude, disrespectful. What's up, Tasha Global? I started to send you a text message too, Tasha, yesterday. I just got super busy. Excuse me. Where are my brother's keepers? Is what he asked me in this text. This is the novels that I get written. This is the novels I get written. He says, we allow the spirit of sabotage to enter our hearts to continue criticizing what he has done. The spirit of sabotage. Let me ask y'all something. Where do all of these spirits come from? The spirit of sabotage. Y'all get on my nerves. That's why I said doing social media, you have to detach yourself from this social media stuff. I kid you guys not. Because if you don't detach yourself from it, these people will drive you mad. The man said the spirit of sabotage. Are y'all hitting the like button? Because I ain't even have a thumbnail for this video. That's how rushed I came up here to be with y'all this morning and try to get this text message thing working. Lord, y'all tell me somebody tell me if you get one, if you don't get one. Let me add something. I'm gonna add my own phone number to this list though. I'm gonna have to add my number. I'm gonna have to add my own name to this. Let's edit this list. No, cancel. Hold on. Anybody, y'all tell me if you get the text message, because I done sent it out. So everybody was supposed to get a message. Amen. You're supposed to anyway. Now, if you didn't add a phone number on there, you ain't gonna get one. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But to the rest of you, y'all should get one. Add contacts. I'm gonna add myself. Let me add myself up in here. Yeah, I'm gonna add myself. Well, it says I think I'm in here already. Okay. I'm gonna send myself a text message real quick. Let me send myself a text message. Yeah, this man talking about the spirit of sabotage. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what the spirit of and where do you find the spirit of sabotage? Oh man. Okay, hold on 1 second. All right, let's see this work. I'm gonna send myself a text message. And we'll see. And I'm gonna wait to see how long it takes to get this message if I get it. If not, then we got to go back to the drawing board. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board if it don't work. But see, that's why I wanted to come up here today and test this stuff out anyway, because, oh, Lord, I should have gotten a text message by now because I done sent it to myself. I'm going to have to call these folks. But anyway, yeah. And I know most of y'all are working. That's why I wanted to get this done. But let me read the rest of this crazy message. It says, the spirit of sabotage enter our hearts to continue criticizing what he's done. I don't condone in what he has done, but I refuse to be found guilty in putting my mouth on him. He is still God's prophet. Brian Carn. Still God's prophet, huh? Y'all out y'all mind. And a lot of y'all have received a word from him. A lot of y'all have received a word from him, but the words were lies. And the words were him going to people's Facebook page and reading. Talking about we've received words from him. No, not at all. What's up, being beautifully honest? Let's go on. Here's what he said. And thank God for the word from him. And now you are a part of the crowd. Crucify him. We all have fallen short. This is the kind of guilt trip that Christians do. to kind of make you be quiet and don't address issues. And this is how people in church get abused, get misused, get mishandled, so many different things. This is how this stuff goes on. This how it goes on. This is literally how it goes on. This is literally how it goes on. And let me tell y'all, my Facebook page, the Mad Church Disease page, be lit with these comments. And that's why y'all should go and make sure that you are following me on all social media. Because I'm tell you, you will learn a lot and you will be able to see what I have to respond to a lot of times, because for the most part, a lot of this stuff is just dumb. It's just dumb. I don't even have another word to say besides the fact that it's just dumb. That's the best way I can describe it. It really truly is. Listen here. I hope these people they'll get him. That's what I hope. I hope somebody say, do you want him to go to jail? Yes. The answer is yes. He should go to jail. Just right along with the rest of the crooks. They should go to jail. I don't understand, just because we're Christians, we're supposed to excuse everybody's behavior. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. I don't know what it is about us as Black people where we just want to excuse everybody for doing what they do. I don't understand that. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't even get my text message. So no wonder y'all ain't get y'all text message, because I ain't even got mine yet. Uh-huh. So, oh well, I got to figure out what's going on with that, y'all, because I did everything according to what they told me to do. What? I do not understand that. That's interesting. Wow. So anyway, yeah, I didn't get mine either. So we'll see. I'll try to fix it, you all. I was all excited thinking I got this finally fixed. We'll see. Lord have mercy. And here's the funny thing. They don't charge me for them text messages. And they didn't even go through. But anyway, moving right on. We're moving on. We're moving. But I wanted to give you guys some updates anyway today. I'm trying to get everything over here updated and trying to make sure we stay on task for all of the stuff that we do. First of all, I want to thank all of you guys for sharing out the broadcast, for watching the broadcast. I'm not going to keep y'all long this morning because I really wanted to just come up here and make sure that I tested the system and made sure that the system was working and everything was working. I'll probably end up going live later today. This is weird. I'm gonna have to call these people because number one, I want my money back. That's number one. Number two, where is the text message? Yeah, because that's crazy. Yeah. But I think we did really good yesterday, and I thought we was fair with Shane Perry too. By the way, I thought we was very fair with Shane. But I want you guys to make sure that y'all try to visit and make sure y'all are here tonight. If I'm probably gonna do a vertical live, I'm gonna be sitting in my lounge chair. I'm not gonna be sitting over here. I can best tell you that because I do have a lot of work to do. Somebody said April the 30th is his hearing date, sentencing date. Good, April. I'm glad about that. I'm glad. Let me make sure I write that down. I got to make sure I write that down. Let me write that down. Hey man, I got another one I need to check on too. April 30th. Maybe I should send a letter to the judge. Maybe I should send a friend to the court letter. Yeah, that's crazy. Somebody said he'll be doing a jailhouse crusade like David Taylor. I know. Now, here's the funny thing. Who they going to turn the church over to while Brian is in jail? That's going to be the question. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because you know he done told that line Larry Reed, he know how to war against those kinds of things in the spirit. So I'm gonna see how much he know how to war in the spirit. It ain't got nothing to do with no spirit. I think Brian Carnan already made a deal. That's what I think. Which just was problem. Now, speaking of making a deal, anybody was watching Pam Bondi testify today? Anybody was watching it? Can I get 25 of y'all to hit the like button? Anybody was watching Pam Bondi testify? Um, uh, uh. Lord have mercy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That lady's crazy too with that Jeffrey Epstein stuff. What I do? What did I do? Mm-mm. No, well, I mean, he not gonna leave no deacon over no church. That deacon is probably gonna steal just as much as Brian Carnes been stealing. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? He ain't gonna leave no church in the hand of no deacon. Oh Lord. Well, they got a phone number here, so maybe I can call them. Yeah, maybe I'll call them because that did not work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all need to be paying attention because that's crucial testimony that lady given. So she pretty much knows that there are other people involved with Jeffrey Epstein, but she's failed to prosecute any of those people, any of them, which is crazy. And you notice how she only just keeps deflecting. She just keeps deflecting. I agree with you. And you guys are welcome to come up and because y'all know this, I was racing up here to talk to y'all. This is an impromptu live because I wasn't even coming up this morning. I was having French toast for breakfast, trying to get something to eat. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'll go. But being beautifully honest, you're welcome to come up. Anybody else, y'all welcome to come up and talk to me this morning because I didn't even plan for no major deal today. I just wanted to come up here and chit chat with y'all. That was it. And tried out the text message system. I cannot believe I didn't get my text message. And they done charge me for it. Oh Lord. Somebody said she's a paid actor. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. This is crazy. Yeah, it was complete deflection. No. No. Why do y'all think that we when we go live, we ask for support for people helping us with y'all know how much StreamYard costs a month for the plan that I'm on now? It's almost $100 a month. It's like 89, $88 or something like that. It's almost $100 a month. Okay. And that don't include all the stuff I use to make the thumbnails, write the descriptions. Because a lot of this stuff I use for AI now. What's up, Cruiser? What's up, Daryl? Daryl, you welcome to click the link because ain't nobody heard from you in 19,000 years anyway. And you know everybody keep asking about me, to me about you every 5 minutes, so you can at least show your face and wave at the people. You're almost like a forgotten celebrity. Everybody just because yep, yeah, yeah. Cruz is correct. I told you it's like $88. It's like $88 a month. Yeah, it's $88 a month. And that's if you in order for you to get the transcript. Now and see, there's a lot of stuff people need to learn about YouTube. Um well, good question. First of all, I haven't called Moses, but let me tell you something. It's one thing to make a person be quiet about a thing. I look at it like this. This is my humble opinion. This is my humble opinion. If nobody is upset with you, if you're just upset with me for the fact that I'm But if you're I'm gonna tell you something, Cruiser. Let me explain. There's a lot of people, and if Moses brings this stuff to court, they're not gonna be able to say, "Oh, that never happened." I'm just saying they can't say that because they'd be lying if they did. What's up, Daryl?
Hey, can you hear me good?
I can hear you perfect, brother.
Oh, hello, everybody. I'm still breathing. Even though the black sand curses didn't work, I'm still amongst the living.
Right.
I'm all right.
I'm so sick of y'all asking me about Daryl. Look. Well, let me point the right way. Wait, the other way. Well,
Other
no,
way.
I ain't.
Other way.
Wait. Yeah, well, it's
So
the way this computer is. Yeah, there we
There you
go.
go. Now you got it.
There he is right there. You don't have to ask me no more. There he is right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Stop asking me because y'all ask me every 5 minutes. Where's
all
Daryl?
right.
Where's Daryl? Yeah.
I'm all
but
right. I'm all
yeah,
right.
but Moses, I'll use Daryl as an example, apropos. When people don't like what you're saying, they try very hard to keep you from being able to say it. Because trust me when I tell you, where there's smoke, there is fire. And a lot of times people do not want you to talk. I've never known Moses to be a liar, to be a mean-spirited individual. No. So when I'll call Moses today, because now y'all got me going. I should have called I didn't want to call him on Sunday because I know Sunday's a busy day.
Isn't he like the keyboard guy with the organ?
Yes, that is correct.
I thought
Moses Tyson Jr.
Oh, so that's that guy.
Yeah, you better put some respect on Moses' name now.
Oh.
Now, Shane Perry, you can send him to the moon and I wouldn't care.
Oh, because that's the guy I watched YouTube videos and he'd be lighting that Hammond. What's that? A Hammond?
Yeah,
organ?
yeah, Hammond B3. Uh-huh.
He'd be tearing it up.
Yeah. That's Moses. But
Wow.
Cruiser, I don't believe this is just to keep him quiet. Understand something. It's just to keep him quiet. He's got lawyers. They will hash the rest of this out. And that's all I'm gonna say for now.
Let me guess. They asked for a mediation.
Not yet. No.
It's
I'm
coming.
I'm sure it is.
It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
But then they'll come out like Southern other folks. Oh, I won. I no, you asked for a mediation because you didn't want the truth to come out on you.
Yeah. They don't never like for folks to tell the truth, but it's going to be an interesting situation. That's all I'm gonna tell you like that. It's going to be an interesting situation, but I'll tell you, I respect Moses greatly. By the way, let me take a moment and send my thoughts and prayers with Bishop Blake and the Blake family. They are laying his son to rest this morning. If you guys want to watch the service, his youngest son actually passed away, Daryl.
Man.
Because he had actually had cancer and it went into remission, and then all of a sudden we just blinked and he was gone. It was crazy.
Yeah, we're going to lay my brother-in-law to rest today.
Yeah. And
2 hours.
Is it snow on the ground where you are right now?
It's the snow started melting yesterday because it got to be 50 degrees, but it's just odd. It's just starting to flurry again. We haven't had any snow since Friday when my brother-in-law passed, and now that we're about to lay him to rest, it starts snowing again.
Yeah, they want to that you're right. They want to shut him up immediately, and I get that. And some people are reveling in that. They think, oh, Moses has done something wrong. And let me explain something to you. Most of these vloggers who have not been in church leadership. I'm talking about for those of us who've been in leadership. We know what's going on right here. We know what's going on. And I can point to several cases where certain things that Moses has said has been accurate and true. The problem is, the way that the Kojic church is structured, it's structured a lot of times to protect them in a certain way so that you can't really get to them in a certain way. That's why you have jurisdictions. That's why you got all of these different jurisdictions and this and that. And trust me, it's but they're gonna have to flesh it out. They're not gonna be able to say he was lying completely. Of course they are, but let me be very clear. This is America, and we still have a First Amendment right. You don't have to like my opinion. You don't have to like it, but I still have the ability to give it. And let me also say this as a vlogger. Some of you need to make sure that you and one of the reasons why I ask for support on this channel, and if you're going to do vlogging, you need to ask for some support on your channels, because you need to get you some insurance.
Yes. Errors and omissions insurance.
You need to get you some insurance, and it costs money every month. That's why I keep trying to tell people, quit. You don't know, if you don't know the business behind this, you just think people coming up here and talking. You understand? But I'm not worried about these people. Go your way and shut up. Because the Koji Church and most of these churches want everybody to be quiet, because they want to keep perpetrating all of the foolishness that they do on people. Period. Point blank. All while you got people on the internet sitting up talking about their YouTube channel as the entertainment arm of their church, and you want to reach out to somebody and talk about you gonna do something to somebody. Shut up. And folks is still supporting them, talking about you in a celestial circle. You sure is in a celestial circle.
Celestial seasoning, celestial tea.
Wait a minute. I think celestial seasoning was one of Tabitha Brown's seasoning. Did she have something called morning?
I'll take that back. I take that back. I don't want nothing. Tabitha Brown got the Jesus cursing. All my fingers on my left hand fall off. Mrs. Brown, if you watching, I didn't mean no disrespect.
I know that's right.
Everybody say something, speak on her, turn up sick unto death.
Yeah, well, some people have the anointing of God on their life, and see, and some vloggers do too. And some people should be really, really careful. That's all I'm saying. People should be careful. What's up, being beautifully honest? Good morning to you, or good afternoon to you.
Hey, what's up, Marcel? It's Daryl. Everybody.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm sitting in here working, and you had me cracking up.
Look, because I'm over here trying to solve problems, and the problems ain't getting solved. I don't know what I'm going to do about this text message system. I done paid for it. I done set it up and did everything that people told me to do. And I done sent out the text message, and y'all ain't got nothing.
Yeah, those text services are crazy. I have been looking for a different service, because the one that I was using, and it's for my brick and mortar business.
Right.
It's crazy the amount of money that you pay to send these text messages out, and they charge you immediately. So when you said you already got charged, but the text messages haven't even been sent,
and I want my money back. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, they charge you immediately. So I tell you, it's crazy, but it's so much stuff going on. I can't even keep up with it, because I'm working on so many other things, and I cannot keep up with it. But the Super Bowl halftime show, it's just it just continues to show the hatred and the racism that people have.
Oh, absolutely.
For what they want to call others.
Right. Daryl trying to show us the snow. We can see that. Wow. We see it. Oh, and that's pretty deep. You're on mute because we can't hear you, but it looks like it's pretty deep. That looks like it's deep.
This is about 2 feet right here.
Wow.
That's why I don't live in places like that. I can't do that.
It don't bother me. I deal with this cold better than I do the heat any day of the week.
Yeah, but who's shoveling the snow? Your sons?
Oh no, I paid somebody to do that. I don't do.
Oh, that's what I thought. Because most people don't even pay people; they got to shovel it themselves, Daryl.
Well, I used to until I got some common sense. Now, this fell off my house last night. This big old block of ice right there.
Oh no, being beautifully. No. I need to get back to the sunshine. Ain't nobody studying you in your snow. Bye. Being beautifully honest, back to you in the Super Bowl conversation. Listen, don't nobody care about y'all snow. That's what's wrong with y'all crazy people over there living in all of that cold weather. God don't live over there. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Since y'all claim God don't live over in California, he don't live in the snow. God don't live in the snow. He lives over here where all the sunshine is. But the hatred that you're hearing and you're seeing from these people, hilarious.
It is funny.
It's hilarious. Oh, he's not an American. I said, well, I thought Puerto Rico was a U.S. territory. Is he not? Is that not correct? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
It is.
It's like,
but you got to be able to read to know that.
Right.
Yeah, they're going off, and the Megan Kelly. Oh God, Don Lemon lit her up yesterday.
Yes,
you hear me?
Did. Oh my God, he lit her all the way up.
I love every minute
Loved
of it.
it.
When
Absolutely.
he gets on her, boy, I love every single minute of it. Pouncy, you gonna need to show your face, flicker something, show something for a quick second, then I'll let you up. Okay, I got a real person here. Okay, all right, Pouncy. Thank you for showing your face. I appreciate it. Welcome to the platform.
Hi, thank you so much for having me on. Yeah, I kind of got in a little bit late. That was my bad. Usually I try to like clear out about if I'm available for 12, but I got on a little bit late. But I
Well,
just
I
wanted
was
to
late
say,
too, so don't worry.
oh,
Don't
um,
worry.
yeah, I just wanted to say just two things. With the Pam Bondi situation, what I've noticed a lot from like President Trump is he kind of surrounds himself with like yes men and yes women
Yeah,
and people who he can sort of twist their arm behind closed doors. And I get it that there's a lot of safety involved with stuff like that, but nobody told her to be the attorney general. You know, if she was going to take on that job, then she
right.
should have like decided to do the right thing, even if there was, like, oh, well, my safety could be jeopardized. But she did take on the role. So I feel like a lot of people were still expecting her to do the job. And it's just sad that we don't have people that's leading our country that's actually not cowards and that will
Right.
actually do the right thing. It really is sad.
And the expectation is for you to do the job. If you got the job and the paycheck, the
Yeah.
expectation is for you to do the job. And but we thought in America that we had a separation of powers.
Mm.
That was the illusion that we had. We thought, oh, the Supreme Court is their own little branch, the judicial branch is their own little branch, the executive branch is their own little branch. And we thought, oh, everybody's gonna, operate, separate. And now you're discovering that everything is divided amongst party lines. If you no matter what party you're in, you're gonna side with your party, whether right or wrong. And that is the sad part about it. That's the sad part. Absolute sad part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to watch. The current administration, I get what Pouncy's saying. And in times where things were common, that used to be the way things were. But
Mhm.
the fact that they allowed him to get back in this position again, he 100% has people that are surrounding him that are upholding a lot of illegal,
Right.
if not just immoral things that are going on. And I'm not surprised, but I was listening to this clip of Lindsey Graham, who he just needs to get his, up out of office. But
Did you hear what the former governor of New Jersey, the really round guy, what's his name? I can't think. Chris Christie.
Christie,
Did you hear what he said on Real Time with Bill Maher about Lindsey Graham? He said Lindsey Graham came to him behind the scenes and was cussing Donald Trump out and said, we just have to do this for the cameras. He said, and Bill Maher, Bill Maher asked Chris Christie, because at first Chris Christie wasn't going to name anybody. And so
right.
Bill Maher sort of drug it out and he was like, well, can you name somebody that did that what you're saying? And he said, yeah, Lindsey Graham. I said, well, who didn't know that Lindsey Graham can't stand Donald Trump? He don't like Donald Trump.
No, he can't stand him. And that's what I was just about to get to. If you watch the clip of when Lindsey Graham was running, because some people may not even remember, he was once running for office, okay, with a
Right.
whole bunch of other Republican nominees. That's, when they were speaking the truth about Donald Trump. And what he said in that clip, and he was on CNN, and he said it was so perfectly describing who this man is now and the fact that he is completely sold out to stay in office because it's all for cover and protection for himself. It's not
Right.
about representing the nation or
Correct.
even his state. He said it out of his own mouth. He said this man is a xenophobic, racist, religious bigot. And that is
Bigot.
exactly who he is.
That is
Nothing has
exactly.
changed about this man. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So it's like they know who he is. Anyone that has sense, they know who he is. Nothing has changed about him, but it's the Lindsey Grahams who have changed. Not really changed, but I say that with air quotes because
Right.
they're coming along to get along, and that's it.
Well,
Absolutely.
he has changed. He got a bigger diaper now.
Yeah. Well, that's true too. And he has, I think, gotten a lot more senile, a lot more paranoid.
Mhm.
And yeah, he definitely has. Oh Lord, you got brought up the dog. Oh my goodness gracious. What's up, Mama?
Hey, say what's up.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, say what's up. Say vote for Pedro.
Did you clear out a spot for the dog to go do his business in the snow?
Oh, she has a puppy pad. She don't do cold weather. She's a California
Oh,
dog like you.
okay, all right. I just want to make sure.
She has a puppy pad. She's trained to the puppy pad, and she don't do cold. She gets under her heated blanket and she go to sleep.
Oh, okay, all
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so but nobody likes Donald Trump, and the sad part about it is they're all going to play a role. Now, here's what the crazy part is, Pouncy. Now, get this, Pouncy. When he gets out of office, everybody's going to act like none of this ever happened.
The
Oh no, then they
gaslight
gonna
of the
get courage, and
century.
then they're gonna start. They're gonna get courage, and then they're gonna start to. Well, I ain't like him no way, but why you didn't say that when he was in office, punk?
No, I beg to differ. Watch this. I'm coming to you, Pouncy. Here we go. Listen, when he gets out of office, you watch how everybody just goes back to that whole Democrat Republican banter. Because here's what I've come to understand, all of you guys. They're all making money.
Mhm.
Oh, hand over fist, brother. Hand over fist.
Whether you Democrat or Republican, they all making money.
A whole bunch of. Look at that old lady out there with you. That old fossil. She's a multi-millionaire. Ain't did nothing for Compton.
Which one you talking about? We got a lot of old fossils.
The one that be out there trying to electric slide like she's up to date.
You talking about
Maxine Lord.
Oh, Maxine, Lord have mercy. I'm going to Pouncy because you're trying to get me in trouble. Pouncy, say something.
Yeah,
Say
I 100% agree with you. And I always have been of the mindset of when people, they show you who they are, we should
Believe him.
remember it all the time. They
Mhm.
shouldn't be allowed to just do whatever, say whatever, and then act like that's not what they did. I feel like we should constantly remind them, no, this is what you said, this is how you felt, this is who you are. And also with Daryl, what Daryl said, there's a lot, like he said, they don't care about Democrat, Republican, that's for us. They're
Right.
all friends. They probably go to the bar and crack open cold ones after they get us to be at each other's
Exactly.
throats.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Well, I just have to tell you, these people get so old in their positions. I'm sorry, but Maxine Waters' wig looks like Darth Vader's helmet. Every time I see her with that helmet, I'm just like, don't she realize that wig is way too teased and way too big? I'm ready for Maxine Waters at any point to go, Luke, I am your father. I just be waiting. I ain't lying. I just be waiting. I swear I do. I be waiting. Have y'all seen that wig? Her head is humongous, but her face is so small. I'm like, listen, as you get older, you lose weight. That
Right.
means you need to bring your hair needs to go
Unless you're
with you.
Donald Trump. Unless you're Donald Trump.
Your hair should go with you. Your hair should not be out here like you still in the 80s. That don't work for me. But I ain't lying. Her hair is huge. But anyway, y'all know I'm crazy. But anyway, Maxine, when it comes to these situations, they all are making money. So I'm just disappointed with the whole crew of them.
Right.
I don't really care nothing about none of them because I think they're all a bunch of liars and so forth. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that. Now, let me listen. I know you ain't told me. Here you go, Lynn, to my leave Auntie Maxine alone. Now, let me tell y'all something y'all need to go watch. There's a woman on the internet I love called Tabitha Speaks. Tabitha Speaks.
Oh, yeah.
Tabitha played a video this morning of a white lady who got attacked by some kids who were protesting outside. If y'all ain't seen this video, it'll make your morning. Oh, she was in such distress. She hollering to the police. And I did say police. I didn't say police. Police. She hollering to the police. You didn't protect me. Why didn't you protect me? When I tell them young people grabbed a hold of this lady and to put icing on the cake since they were kids, they stuck gum in her hair. Hot turbo shot.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I say the kids did the kids thing. They put gum in her hair. I was laughing so hard.
Ain't the Lord all right?
Look.
That's just like them kids that beat up that MAGA supporter. He gonna come up there. They were having a peaceful protest. They whooped him and took his shoes from him. And he had to get back to the truck barefoot.
It reminds me of that whooping they gave Marvin Winans when they snatched his pants off of him at that gas station.
Let me tell you something. I don't feel so guilty now because I've watched a few of those videos on X of some MAGA supporters getting the crap kicked out of them, beat out of them, or whatever else, just released. I get to release some, whatever, because yeah, I didn't see that video yet, but I'll have to check that one out.
No, y'all gotta go. I love Tabitha Speaks. When she goes live on Sundays, if y'all want to know where I am on Sunday mornings, if she's live on a Sunday morning, I am in that chat trying to keep up. Because when I tell you that chat is like Don Lemon's chat, it be going 50 miles an hour. You got to really be able to type up in there. But I love it. I love it. And I'm telling you, the space and the place that we're in the country, I'm not stressed out or worried about anything. I just want you all to remember what I told y'all before. Donald Trump isn't really going to come for us until his last year in office. The stuff that he's doing right now is the warm up, right? He's doing what he can do to see where we're going to move or where we're going to go. But you mark my words, I done told y'all, the first term, he's going to wait until that last term. And then, when he's done, and then he's going to spike it up. Now, I'm going to tell you what Don Lemon made me think about. Was it Don Lemon? It was Don Lemon. Yeah, it was Don Lemon. Was it Don Lemon? Because I watched so many people. Think it not strange, ladies and gentlemen, that he put Barack and Michelle on a monkey in Black History Month.
Oh no, that's exactly why he did it during this month.
That was done on purpose.
No coincidence.
Yeah, that was absolutely no coincidence. So I'm one of these people that I'm like, okay, Donald, I see where you're going. But I'm of a certain age. If I have to get out there and do some things, I will. But I just want y'all to understand, I'm of a certain age. I can't run as fast. I can't leap as high. I'm gonna tell you, because not just I'm not that out of shape, but I'm just older. And trust me, when you get older, you have to take care of yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because it take a whole long time to heal and all kinds of stuff, right? So all I'm gonna tell you is this: anybody who is 30 and younger, if push come to shove, we expect for you to be out there. All right, amen. Because once you hit about 35 and 40, things shut down. Your knees hurt, your toes hurt, your feet be hurting for no reason. All you did was get up in the morning, and you're like, well, wait a minute, I ain't even ran nowhere today, and my feet is hurting. But I'm just saying, I expect for you all to get out and to do something. I'm just saying, I expect everybody to do something. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Now, being beautifully honest, did you hear my commentary yesterday on Shane Perry? What'd you think? Since you wasn't up here, I can ask you now.
Shane Perry, hit you.
I mean, I really don't even know what to say about that guy, because I really don't know that much about him. So you
okay.
Some stuff.
Okay.
But all I could do is shake my head, because I don't know if he has gotten emboldened because he was embraced by the so-called Black church that allowed him to get to the place that he was at one point in time or whatever. But oh my God, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just shaking my head because that is crazy.
Pouncy, you know who Shane Perry is?
Oh yes, I was actually raised in the Kojic. I actually have a father who's a pastor in the Kojic. To be honest with you, I could tell you stories for days, things that I've been through, things that I've seen, experienced. And I actually was, as a young Christian, I think when I was a teenager, in the audience of one of his services that he preached some years ago.
Okay.
So I've known about him for a while, and to be honest, I really feel almost sorry for him, because he seems like a really hurt man, but at the same time, he seems like he missed the part where he has to be accountable for his own actions.
Correct.
And I feel like I don't believe he was ever really saved. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he ever.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Oh, I was there. I don't think he ever, and if he was, I don't think he really established a firm foundation for his salvation. So when he went through whatever he went through, it wouldn't completely shatter him and cause him to be where he is right now.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't understand how you could be a pastor, a leader, a preacher, and come all the way down to the place of where I don't believe none of this.
Exactly.
Because my thing is this: in order for you to get to the place that you were at, you were supposed to be have tasted and seen that the Lord is good and understood the goodness of the Lord and had a personal experience. So what you're now telling the whole wide world, in my opinion, Pouncy, this is just me putting it in my words, You were faking it the whole time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
do understand that sometimes the leadership will kind of throw people up there before they're really sure that, again, they have that firm foundation. But again, like I said, we all have to be accountable for our own salvation. Like I said, I've been through things. There are many times where I wanted to give up myself, but because I was determined to have a relationship for myself with God, there's just, I couldn't just give up and walk away and turn into like whatever he's become. I
Right.
just couldn't do that. I just
Right.
couldn't.
Well, the double middle finger at the very end of the video is what got me. Now I'm gonna be honest. I listened to everything, but when he leaned back in that chair and gave us the double middle finger, I ain't
Yeah.
lying. I said to I was over here all out loud. Well, F you too then. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really think y'all don't really want to know what I was over here saying? Because I'm gonna tell you what I was saying, but y'all gonna understand. I said I know this wigger didn't.
Mhm.
I was over here. I was calling him every wigger I could think of, and y'all know what a wigger is.
Mhm.
I said the nerve of this wigger. And here's the thing too. And I said this on yesterday's podcast. I don't understand why when people have intimacy with black people, they automatically think it gives them a black pass.
Right.
Now that's the thing that I don't get, because and I talked to another preacher yesterday, because we were having this conversation about Shane Perry yesterday, and the preacher said to me, he said Shane Perry was talking to him and telling him some things about, Carlton Pearson, and how Carlton Pearson and him would come friends and all this stuff. And the person, Shane didn't even know who he was talking to, right? And so I'm sitting here thinking to myself, now why is Shane Perry up here telling all these people these lies? And you gonna use Gandhi as your explanation as to why you acting a fool on the internet? Gandhi.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. And I was thinking to myself, I hope that he's not trying to compare himself to how he was received by the culture. Because like I said, I've remembered him for a while, and he was very widely accepted. As a matter of fact, whenever he was first shown to us, I feel like they had a lot of, like, when they say the curated image, he had
Right.
his head shaved. I thought he was biracial or something. I was like, oh, it's this black man. He's just light skinned, and he sound like the black preachers.
Can,
So
Right.
I
can,
feel like he needs to take some accountability in helping to fool people and be
Right.
put
can,
up there the way that he was. And
can,
for a
can,
long time, I know this is gonna sound crazy. For a long time, I felt like Bishop Brennan Porter and the culture needed to be held responsible for putting him up too. Because where was the discernment when they did that?
Absolutely. I'm coming to you, Daryl. Go ahead.
y'all talking about Gandhi. It really was ganja. It was
Well, oh
ganja.
yeah, I agree. Y'all know what he's trying to say, right? He was high as a
Lots and
kite.
lots of ganja.
That's what he said. It wasn't no
Yeah,
Gandhi. It was ganja. I get
yeah.
it.
Because when he called me, when that time he was down in Puerto Rico, I knew what he was doing. He was talking to Samson.
But see, here's my thing. No, I did not know this. Now listen, being beautifully honest. Listen, Pouncy, I did not know this, because I can't keep up with everything. I think it was Regina that told me this from the Juice Radio and Talk Show. I did not know Shane Perry went live on Instagram having intercourse with somebody on the Instagram
Oh wow.
and
I
filmed
didn't know that.
himself online, allegedly, because that's what I was told. He went live and they got mad at people. Of course, that should have been a wrap for the whole church then. You know what I'm saying? You a pastor in the church, and now you don't went live doing whatever you was doing, and I didn't see it, so I can't say for sure that that's true, but that's alleged. But that's
Well, he
what
was
I was
online
told.
smoking.
Well, I saw the video where he was there with the hose. Now that I saw. Now I saw that with
Was
my
it?
own.
Did they say
Holy
it was
hoes.
him literally on video, or was it like a Shannon Sharp where it was just like the audio?
No, he was. I was told he was live.
Wow.
Yeah.
To quote Ryan Chandler, we was fucking.
That darn Daryl. Listen, all I'm gonna tell you is this: Shane Perry is done with the Church of God in Christ. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Pouncy. That's why I said what I said yesterday about Brandon Porter and Robbie Warren. Y'all need to go get this boy some mental counseling at this point. Instead of y'all getting him out of a squad car, y'all need to go walk him into therapy,
Yeah.
because he's an accident waiting to happen.
He gonna do something violent.
Oh yes, he's borderline. I'm serious. He's borderline. Yeah, he's borderline.
He's like people I know rocking back and forth for 3 hours with a red flashlight.
Here we go. Pouncy. Here we go. Listen. And well, speaking of that llama, let me tell you something.
That Negro said llama.
Let me tell you something. I'm surprised at how people will come on the internet. Now, I'm not defending anybody. One thing I could tell you from my Daryl Moore experience is that when you get too emotionally involved with certain circumstances and situations, at the end, you can have the possibility of looking like a fool when you hit your wagon to certain individuals. Now, we just so happen to be over here on the side of right over here, but you know, we still had to go through a whole lot of processes and a lot of stuff that we had to deal with in order to get to a safe place and an understandable place where we can have some peace. Don't come out on the internet, anybody listening to me. I don't care if they're your best friend. Do not come out here on the internet defending nobody. Let them get their own platform and defend themselves. Y'all hear what I'm trying to tell you? Because it just turns into a whole something it doesn't need to be, especially for content creators. And since you're a content creator, being beautifully honest, because this is what I was going to use this day for too. All content creators, pay attention to me. I hope you all understand YouTube has changed again. The algorithms is algorithming. Y'all understand me? They done changed again. Okay. For those of you that do YouTube, y'all knew back in the day, they didn't like all of these clickbaity titles. Y'all remember? They was like, we don't like the clickbaity titles, and they got away from the clickbaity titles. Well, guess what? The clickbaity titles done came back, if you didn't notice, because everybody making these real clickbaity titles. When you click on them, it don't even be what you're supposed to be watching. So now they done flipped the script again. And I'm sitting here going, okay, it's a lot of work to do content. People don't realize. And being beautifully honest, did you put shorts up on your YouTube channel?
Man, I've done a few, but I barely have the time to do the content that I do. And so to add shorts to it, it's like, man,
it is a waste of money and time. Let me tell you all, I know y'all like watching shorts, and I know I'm gonna get crucified on the internet for saying this. Shorts don't pay you no money. Shorts is for the audience and to help you sort of quote build on your subscribers. But let me tell you something. If you're getting subscribers from people who are just watching your short form content, they're not really watching your long form content.
Yeah.
Now, some of them can and some of them will. But for the most part, it don't pay you no money. And I'm one of these people. I don't like doing nothing that don't make me no money. Right. So guess what? You're going to see less and less shorts around here. I'm not about to be putting up no 12,000 shorts, because y'all seen this whole month. I ramped up the shorts and started putting out a whole bunch of shorts, right? The highest short on my channel, I think, has probably about over 500,000 views. Y'all want to know what I've been paid for that? I'm lucky if I done been paid $60 for 500,000 views.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Wow.
And you'd be nuts to keep producing that kind of content. You be nuts. So being beautifully honest, I'm just gonna tell you my humble opinion. If you do 1 to 2 shorts a month, hey, it is what it is. Because there's no money in it.
Yeah.
There's no money in it. And maybe I'll show some of you guys behind the scenes. I'll take you guys through a thing where I'll show some of, because I really do like helping content creators. I just don't understand why they're putting content creators through all of this. It don't benefit us. And I know that sounds crazy. It might sound a little selfish, but we don't produce content for nothing.
Right.
I know some people do it, because, I don't know why some people do it, but I don't do nothing.
Back and forth. Oh, never mind.
I love coming on here talking, and I'm trying to help some people, with the Mad Church Disease channel. But at the end of the day, I expect to get a check to pay for all of this stuff and to do what I do. Okay. And let me tell you something. Them algorithms ain't algorithming. Nope. I still get my views, and I'm still doing, decent views or whatever. But them shorts, the hell with these shorts. That's all I'm gonna say.
Imagine how bad it would be if you bought subscribers, like some folks.
Yeah. I couldn't do that. I spend money.
Crazy.
spend money to get people to subscribe to a channel, no, thank you.
Mm-mm.
No, thank you. No,
No,
thank you. No.
I'm
Now,
like food. If it's not organic, I don't need it.
yeah. And our Facebook page, actually, you guys, is having a very good reemergence. Our Facebook page is like doing off the chain. I'm really surprised. Now, what you're gonna do, you will see a lot of shorts and reels on Facebook and on Instagram. Why? Because they actually pay. It's a little different. Now, you ain't
Oh
making a
wow.
whole lot. It's not a whole lot, but you know, because Facebook sent me a message and they was like, well, you need to do more reels in order for you to make more money. And I was like, I don't have time for that. I'm like, you being beautifully honest. I was like, I don't have time to be doing all of this stuff. So guess
Right.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take all of that other stuff that I had planned for one platform and throw it on another platform.
That's it.
So whichever platform brings you to check, that's the platform that you work with. Okay. And that's the thing that y'all need to that's the thing y'all need to work with, and support content creators who you really enjoy. If you guys are subscribed to Being Beautifully Honest over there, y'all need to support Being Beautifully Honest. And that's just real talk. I don't care if it's $5 a month or whatever you do, just support the content creators, the ones who are bringing you consistent content and who are trying to, you know, bring you content. People say, well, I don't know why y'all ask for support. Lights, camera, action.
Yeah,
That's why.
I have no
Food, damn it, food.
Right.
yeah, I have no problem supporting, others, like yourself. But there are some people where that's all they do. They just sit on and just ask for money. And people give, and I don't understand it. Allegedly, I don't know if it's really happening, but giving them
Telethons. It's called telethons.
that must be what it is. Okay, they're doing telethons every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I listen here. Jim and Tammy really need you.
Need you.
There is a cash app. No, I'm kidding.
Shoot. It's truth and jokes.
But let me tell you something. But that's why Paul and Jan, y'all know Paul and Jan and TBN is selling off a lot of their assets. Y'all know that, right? Because people not giving like they used to. First of all, because Matt and his wife Lori don't have the ability to raise money like Paul and Jan. You understand what I'm saying? Paul and Jan, they could raise some money.
They ain't all they were raising.
Well, yeah, that's right. They was
Raise the roof for Jesus. Raise your skirt for me. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, but that is true, though. That is true. But everybody's selling off assets. I don't know if this is true or not. I heard it through the grapevine.
I believe it because I saw a video the other day about the amount of, and this was about TD Jakes' on Potter's House Ministries, how many members they have lost. And I believe it's across the board with a lot of these churches and religious institutions that they're not getting the money like they used to. And I think it's a combination of people. I don't want to use the word woke, but we know what woke really means. So a combination of people really waking up to what's really been going on for all these years. And the older ones, a lot of them are dying that used to be in these churches all the time, giving like they used to give.
Yeah, me and Marcellus were talking about that a couple of days ago. These people, after COVID, a lot of people got accustomed to online church and they're not coming back to these big buildings.
Nope.
That's why a lot of them are going to be sold, or either the bank going to foreclose on them. You're going to see a lot of empty mega churches.
Well, I think this is just my opinion. I think, though, churches can recover from it, but they have to do what we've been doing for years, and that's building an online community.
Yeah.
Right? And you also need to build that community. Here's the thing. Okay, let me say it this way. I think small churches are going to survive, but these large churches are not. And here's why.
Exactly. I agree.
Because the small churches are actually meeting the needs of the community. When you're meeting the needs of people will always support you and try to make sure that you're good and you're okay.
Yes, very true. I agree with that because even like I don't go to the church my mom goes to. It's a small local church. And I feel like it's those types of churches where the pastor, they're doing it because they feel like they were called by God to do it, but they actually work another job. A lot of big ministries, that has become their income and they're living lavishly. It's not like they're just living, they're living lavishly.
Absolutely. Now, Pouncy, I don't know where you are, but in Los Angeles, we have a restaurant, real famous restaurant. It's called Doolin's. And Doolin's used to cater all of the celebrity events and stuff, right? They have a location on Crenshaw, a very famous location. Is this another Daryl? Oh, this is a different Daryl.
It got to be
Is
a
that
different there. I'm
all
still
right,
here.
Daryl? Show your face so I know it's you, so I don't have to put up the other thing. Thank you. So they have a restaurant called Doolin's. Doolin's was going out of business. They were suffering. When you want to talk about some good soul food, Doolin's be on point. Now, when I'm in LA, I make it a point to go get me some food. His brother owns one restaurant on Manchester and La Brea, and then he has the other restaurant on Crenshaw. So y'all know I be eating at the good spots because I just gave you the locations. Okay, just trying to tell you.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
they were going out of business. Do you not know the whole community came together and said, we're not about to lose Doolin's? Tiffany Haddish, who's been raised right down there in Southern California, came to the rescue and said, oh no, we're going to put this restaurant back on the map. So the community came
Yeah.
and swarmed the business just to make sure that the business stays in business. I hate to say this. It's the same way with the church.
Mhm.
The people are going to swarm their local churches when they realize that their local churches are suffering.
Mhm.
And they know the pastors and they've seen the pastors in the community and they've seen the pastors doing the work. They're going to make sure that those churches don't go nowhere. But the people that they don't see you in the community and they don't see you doing nothing, you are not going to survive. Go ahead, Daryl.
The other Daryl or this Daryl?
The other Daryl.
Okay.
What's
I'm
going
gonna
on,
say
y'all?
I'm gonna say Daryl because that's what they called you. Mary called you Daryl the other day. I don't know why she called you Daryl. Is that the correct? Is that
That's the
the correct? That's the correct pronunciation.
Yep, that's
It's
the correct
actually,
pronunciation.
it actually is.
I know you
Yep.
know you know what, Daryl. You just uppity. Y'all uppity over there in
No,
Detroit. That's what's
the
wrong with y'all.
word,
You
the
just can't
name
even say
Daryl
Daryl.
is French and it means of the air. That's what our name means, of the air.
Oh, it means of the. Oh yeah, that's what it does mean. Because every time I hear y'all talk, I be thinking, yeah, that's a bunch of hot air. But go ahead, Daryl.
You better be glad we're on your side. I sent you a middle finger so damn quick.
Go ahead, Daryl. Go ahead.
What's going on, y'all? Can y'all hear me? I'm on the road.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah.
Okay. I had to hop in because I was hearing what you guys saying about uh, the fall, not the fall, but the mega church situation. I think everyone should take a look at the similarity between mega churches and the multiplex movie theaters that are going on because the same thing that's going on with the mega
Mm.
churches is happening with movie theaters around the country. They are ever
Exactly,
since
exactly.
ever since the pandemic, they have struggled like big conglomerates like AMC and Cineplexes. They are losing money hand and foot. I went to an AMC theater and I was talking with the manager of the theater. He said, "Man, in this heyday, we used to have 3,000 people a day come to the movie theater. We can barely get 200 people. Like they have big rooms with 230 seat auditoriums that are just dormant, and it's been
I'm
like
not
that for the
going.
last five.
I ain't going. I said I ain't never going back to the movies. If it don't come on Netflix,
Yeah.
Hulu, HBO Max, Disney Plus, because y'all know y'all got a million of them apps. You got Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you
Yeah.
Negroes watching Tubi and ain't got no business watching Tubi. But anyway, you know you got all of these different apps. I'm
Why
not.
would you?
Why not
Why
going
would
to
I
the
go to
movies?
the movie for and
and
spend
and
$60?
and just like the movies and the church, and everything is expensive. That's the
Right.
other situation.
Mhm.
So, and to your point, the community theaters or the community church, there's a lot of similar, like old school community movie theaters. They're gonna be around for years to come because people still love going to the movies. But these
Right.
big multi-billion-dollar cineplexes and that's done. And I think that everyone's to take the pinch for that because to everyone's point, COVID was it the I think you said it, Marcellus, that COVID was the neutralizer
Oh,
that
absolutely.
made everyone in the same room. There was no tiers, there was no socioeconomic structure. So everybody had a default. And I think everyone that started to realize, wait a minute, why is my pastor making all this money living in this mansion and I'm the one paying for the church bill? I'm the one
Right.
that's paying my tithes and offering. I'm the one that's doing all these revivals. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's the conversation that people are having right now because to your point, you said it months ago, Marcellus, we used to have church meetings at the end of the year where the pastor and the deacon board would showcase how much money was brought in every year, where the money went to, where it was spent on, different things. They don't do that. Particularly, a lot of Pentecostal churches don't do that. Why? Because they don't want to tell the truth. And that's the
Right.
issue that everybody's been. And now the truth has come out, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of these preachers, the preachers of LA, did not do good. Was a disservice to the black community in the black church.
Oh yeah,
Preachers,
that preachers of Detroit, preachers of
yeah,
LA, preachers of Atlanta, all of that shows you. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. That preachers of Atlanta showed you the game.
exactly.
You know, the preachers of Atlanta, I call that the ghetto. That's the ghetto version of preachers of LA. Because what that made me think of, it made you understand this a straight hustle, right? This when
Absolutely.
you saw the preachers of Atlanta, if it didn't hit you that these people is hustling. Now I'm not saying that Daryl hadn't, because I do like Daryl and his wife,
Yeah.
Tammy. I do like them. But this is a straight hustle. And if you can't see the fact that these people are hustling you, I don't know what else to say. Go ahead,
I
beautifully
never.
honest.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Beautiful. I never looked at Noah Jones the same way after he was on that show, because
Yeah.
it showed me, oh, you just a hustler too. You speak
Well,
good, but you just a hustler like everybody else.
well, somebody just said, I'm glad you came back, Pouncy. Somebody just said, I was trying to click on it. It said, rumor is that Netflix is going to $49 a month. They will lose every one of their customers.
They won't be that stupid. They will not be that stupid to do that.
If they go
They,
to $49, I promise you right now, just being me, I will never worry about another Netflix show ever, 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 ever. Then I will be watching Tubi.
They've never been that good to even consider going up to that price. So
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's
Mhm.
gonna do that. Go ahead, Pouncy, because I know you might have had something to say. You got knocked out.
Oh yeah, they with the thing concerning the smaller churches, like you said, there's a lot of intimacy at those smaller churches that you
Mm,
can't find at the larger churches. Not for people to be so familiar with their pastors, because I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you don't want to be so familiar that you forget that you're supposed to have like a respect for him because of his spiritual authority." But it's just something different saying, "Oh, I saw my pastor at the grocery store. He shops at the same grocery store that I shop at. He drives the same kind of car that I drive." I can have a normal conversation with them. I can actually come in contact with
right,
them because it's that small church. With the mega churches, you might not ever come in contact with the pastor or half of the people that go there because there's so many people. But at the smaller churches, it's like an intimacy, and you can actually build a church family with people who
right.
know you. They get to know you. They treat you well, and they're there to help you. Whenever you need help.
Absolutely. Now, one of the things that Jamal Bryan does, that's my Instagram pastor. Y'all want to know that. That's my Instagram pastor. Jamal Bryant walks out of the sanctuary preaching, and most Baptist preachers used to go to the front door and greet the congregation as they were exiting out. They would shake your hand, greet you, get to know you. That's how they would do it. Some preachers, like Bishop Charles Blake, when you came down to the altar, he would greet everybody who came down to the altar. You know what? Join the church or making confessions. He would always greet the people. One thing I always loved about a good pastor is that they were approachable and they had a love for the people. One of the things that disturbs me to my core is people talking about, you call the pastor, but you don't like people. That ain't what the Bible says. The Bible says that God would give us shepherds after his own heart. How does God give us a shepherd who don't even like people? That makes no sense to me. It makes no
That's just
sense to me.
what about the ushers? Some of the meanest people in church be ushers.
Well, that's because they feet hurt. They've been standing up having to listen at y'all complain all day. Tell me you don't want to sit there. You want to sit somewhere else. Ninja, you sit where I tell you to sit. You go
That's
where
why
I
I'm
tell you.
watching church online. I sit where I want, just like I'm sitting down with this dog in my lap. I ain't got to deal with you.
Well, that's what you better do, because if I had one usher lady at our church, I love her. She was mean as the Dickens. But let me tell you something. Everybody listened to her. When she told your butt to go somewhere, that's what you did. And you better do it swiftly, because she didn't play that. So, but black people don't like to listen to the ushers. You're supposed to. I hear you, Daryl. Go ahead, Daryl.
No, I was gonna
Fancy Daryl. Fancy
when I
Daryl. Go ahead.
when I was younger, all of the mean ushers at my church, they used to stomp on their feet just to do it by accident. Because I used to get just sick and tired of that. 'Cause the ushers are the first invitation to the church. So why you got a nasty attitude? You got bad feet and diabetes, go sit down. You don't have to be an usher board.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Let me give you a question. I'm going to go to each one of you on this one. well, I don't think the smaller churches is going to go away, so I don't even really have to ask that question.
They
Only
never
thing
will.
only thing I should say is, you know, it's going to get the dynamic in America when it relates to churches is going to get real interesting in a minute. You know, because I kind of foresee some things going on, and that's going to end up happening, but I'm not going to talk about it at this point. I'm gonna hush my mouth on it, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting. I think a lot of churches are going to go into the funeral business. They're already in the funeral business, but they're going to go into the funeral business in a greater way.
You know what, Marcellus? Funny you should say that. Watch, some of these mega churches gonna start having funeral parlors on the side of their mega church.
Well,
It's
not
gonna
only
be a
that,
one-stop shop.
yeah, I think a lot of churches are going to start charging you, even though some of them are, well, normally they don't, but I think a lot of these churches are going to start charging you to have your funeral there. You
They
already paid
do.
the
Where you been? Where
No,
you
they
been?
don't charge you for it. If you're a tithe paying member, normally you could have your service there, and the only person that you paid was the preacher, the pastor.
No,
You had to pay the pastor.
brother, I don't know. That must
Y'all
be an LA thing.
they've been charging y'all to have the funerals at the church.
Shoot, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody,
they be charging churches. Yeah, if you're not a member, there's a fee. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. You pay to you, and like in the country where I grew up, if the cemetery, if you weren't a member and you wanted to be buried there, they charge you a fee to put your grave out there.
Well, first of all,
I'm just saying.
I know you're just telling me, Daryl, and I respect what you're saying. I'm just in shock because
know why.
I knew they would probably charge you a little money if you weren't a member, but if you were a member, they charge you for the funeral.
Because them lights cost money, lights, water. And I remember when I was at New Birth, Marcellus, unless you was a big name person, your funeral was held in the chapel to the side. You wasn't in the main sanctuary.
Yeah.
Listen here, Ninja. I done gave you 30 years worth of tithes. What the hell more do you want from me? You mean to tell me on top of the 30 years?
The feelings in your mouth?
I didn't know y'all churches was behaving that way. I really honestly didn't know that.
Where you been, brother?
Yeah, you say yourself, it's a business.
It's a business, brother.
I know,
Everybody
but
getting
I didn't
money.
know they was charging you guys even when you died, Lord. I
Look
thought
here.
as long as you was a member.
And look here, and if you have the people playing the music, you got to pay them too. Everybody get paid.
You got to pay
Listen,
the kitchen for the food. For the
I know. Okay, I get that part, you all. But what I'm having problems with, Lynn, where's Lynn Pearson? She must have went back to work. Y'all listen to me. I thought I was raised in church. I've been in church my whole life. I thought as long as you were a tithe-paying member and your pastor would eulogize you, I've been on the other side of this. So what I'm saying is we used to pay the pastor if there was food. Normally, now this is normal. If a person died and you eulogize them, it was a member of the church, or it was a family member of a member of the church. So normally the kitchen committee would get together and determine how the food and stuff and all of that was handled, and they would get with the person who was going to do the funeral to arrange all of that. You know, so I know the backstory. But what I'm having issue with, and y'all forgive me, I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. I did not know they were charging people who were tithe-paying church-going members to have your funeral at your own church. Right. And y'all had accepted this behavior, because that is something I would have never accepted at my church.
And I'm going to throw another wrench in there. And if you ain't up on your tithes, they won't even let you have a funeral there.
My God from Zion. Well, I know some of them because I've exposed a few of them kind of churches.
And that goes for weddings too. If you ain't up on your tithe, your daughter ain't going to sashay her tail down that aisle in that church.
Yeah, well, see, Miss Cruiser said only her church only charges non-members. So if you're not a member, her church will charge you. That I can understand, and that I understand. But it's the people who's been there for 20 and 30 and 40 years, and y'all are telling me that they're charging them?
That don't mean nothing. Everybody got their hand out. From the police escort, they get paid. The preacher, the band at the church, everybody. Only people don't get paid is the ushers.
Oh, no. See, that's why y'all needed me, because I don't allow that. Oh, I gets down when it comes to handling church business. You ain't getting no check up in here if you come into this funeral and you love the Lord and you trying to be a blessing to the member. We're sending them on to glory. We're not trying to send you to the bank. What do you mean I have to pay you? If that's the case, then we'll just sing from the hymnal, and we don't need no musician. What are you talking about?
Or had a service right there in the chapel at the funeral home, and you cut all that out.
Yeah, I'm not paying you to play for another member of our church that we love and care for, and we sending, we're doing a celebration of life for. I wish I would. I struggle with being able to have to write the pastor a check to preach the funeral, because you're gonna hear the same message everywhere you go. He died and got up, and they're gonna preach you into heaven, even though you might have lived like the devil anyway. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't agree with this, and I can't even believe some of you would let this happen in your own local church. I would go crazy. Go ahead, Miss Cruiser. You here now? Because now I'm having a moment. I'm about to get off
Hello,
here. Y'all
panel.
gonna
So
stud me
hopefully
again.
I'll help you. I know a lot of churches around the area I live in. When I lived in Virginia, when I live in Texas, my husband's military, so I've been to a lot of churches. And he's an elder, and my mother's a reverend, and my uncle's a pastor, and my cousin's a pastor. And none of the churches that I know, if you are a member, you do not pay for any of the service, any of the use of the church for the services. Now they won't do a repast, because the repast, usually people put that in their funeral expense, and they, Black folks love to do it, a funeral assignment, meaning they're going to borrow the fund from a funding company and then pay the funeral home back. But the only thing they're paying for is the food for the repast, but I mean, some people obviously go to churches that where the pastor charge, but I have never in my 55 years heard of a member. And even at the church that I'm a member of, I ain't stepped foot in the church in a very long time, but a church that I'm a member of, all you have to be is on the books. They don't look pay if you pay tax. I remember my grandparents used to say, join your church, so they'll have you have somewhere that'll bury you, without them paying. Also, if you even a member, like with my family, I've had cousins that passed. They were buried. Their services was done in our church because we have so many family members there. They didn't charge us anything. So I think it depends on where you go. Also, I don't know why churches are going to get into the funeral business, because the funeral business is about to go down to crematories. They're running out of land to bury people. They're running out of places to even get one of those, what you call those boxes. So a lot of people are doing cremation. Cremation is the thing now, big time.
I do believe cremation is probably going to definitely make an uptick,
And,
which is going to cause a lot of people a lot of heartache. But let me say, I agree with you, because I have been in church my entire life. I've never charged a member of a church to bury them, or to have the service in the church. The only person that got a check when I arranged the services was the pastor, was the speaker. Okay. None of the musicians got a check. When we arranged the food and stuff, the stuff got done a little bit different. That's why I'm in such shock, because I've never heard of this before. And I'm sitting here like, okay, if you're a member of a church and they're charging you after paying tithes and giving money for 20, 30 years, I am definitely not in agreement with that. And in my opinion, I'm sorry, as a leader, as a pastor, you do not love your people to do that kind of foolishness. Your job as the shepherd of their life, as their pastor, is to give them the dignity and the proper respect of a proper service as they exit on out. But to charge them, I think that's atrocious. I'm sorry. That is atrocious.
Yeah. And my mother, I have never known of my mother receive any love offering or any money for preaching a funeral, or going to the hospital and doing last rites. All right. Well, she's Methodist, or any of, I've never heard of her or my husband. He's never, charged any funds or received any funds for, preaching somebody's funeral. Now, a wedding is a whole nother thing. You're going to pay, but not for, for that. But, obviously people do different things and different. Listen, some of the stuff I be hearing, a lot of these, I ain't never heard of a Brian Carn. I ain't never heard of Shane Perry. I ain't never knew who I couldn't tell you who half these people was until I started hanging out in social media, because I dealt with the local folks that I know.
Right.
I dealt with the folks that I know. I ain't never really, I would see like TD Jakes, Juanita Bynum, yes, because they're you can't miss them, the Jane and the Paul. Yeah, they're on TV. You can't turn the TV. But all the rest of these folks, I mean, I had heard of Jordan because he was on TV at night when my shows went off. But some of these people that I never heard of any of these people till I came on the internet. And that's why a lot of this stuff I be hearing y'all say, I ain't never dealt with, because I always dealt with the folks in the around here local that I know. I wouldn't be trying to go too far. We knew who their mama was, their auntie was, where they was raised, all they scandal in high school, college. They went off to college and came back with a bad name.
Right.
I just know them. But anyway, but yeah, I didn't never heard of that either. The funeral
That has shocked me
yeah,
today.
yeah. But anyway, I just came. I'm enjoying the conversation. I just joined. What's her name? Beautiful.
Being beautifully honest.
Thank
Beautifully
you.
honest. I don't know why I wasn't subscribed, but I am now. Okay, I'm gonna go back in the chat and enjoy some more.
Okay.
Well, you guys have really surprised me today. I have to be honest with y'all. Y'all done shocked the mess out of me. And thank you, Daryl, for just shocking me once again. Cause I ain't lying. You done did it to me today. But I'm just gonna tell you, if you go into a church right now and the pastor wants to charge you after you've been going to the church for a number of years to have your service at your church, you tell all your family members, don't you go back. And like, that's why that guy on the internet one time told his pastor he was going to burn the church to the ground if he couldn't have his mother's service there. I don't know if y'all ever saw that guy's social media thing. He said he was going to burn the whole church down. He said, I'll burn this whole thing to the ground if we can't have my mother's service here, because she's been here for 40 years. Wow. And so I understand people's sentiments like that, and I just thought it, people was being funny, but that's how people feel. But I'll be honest, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I am totally shocked.
That's something else.
Yeah. Well, all I'm gonna say is thank y'all. I gotta go figure out why these text messages didn't arrive and so hopefully get my money back, because I done paid for it already. And Daryl, this is all your fault. I'm blaming you. Today you get blamed. This is all gonna be your fault. But being beautifully honest, thank you so much, you guys, for coming up. And thank you, Daryl. I'm so glad you came up so the people could see that you're still alive. Because if y'all ask me one more time where Daryl is, I'm gonna have to hurt somebody. And Daryl, I'm sorry, I will for now forever say your name correctly, because I heard Mary say your name and I kept calling you Daryl. I was like, well, maybe she don't know, and then I guess it's maybe I don't know. So
okay.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I guess I don't know. Yeah. And I agree with you guys. You should deal with the people, but that's what I think is going to happen. People are going to go back to their local church. You're going to see that. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of people going back to a smaller type, intimate type of situation. Just like, oh my goodness. Pouncy said earlier. I think that's really true. But shout out to all of you guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay where you are, because y'all know after the show goes off, I like to chit chat with y'all for a few minutes. But I appreciate every single one of y'all. Now, if y'all get a random text today, just know I'm testing the system. And don't text me back. Whatever you do, don't try to text me back, because if you do, I'm never gonna see it. Because the way I done set this up, don't even try to reply, because it ain't gonna never. I'm never gonna see it. So y'all just be blessed. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to work out this text system for y'all. I spent the entire day on this yesterday. I was exhausted. Y'all would not believe the amount of work that goes into putting all of this stuff together. You got to submit paperwork and document to the government. I started to curse. Y'all pray for me. You just pray for me, because I did not know this. Now, it's different being beautifully honest when you go as a business owner, because you're just turning in your EIN number and a couple other things and your address and stuff like that, right? And you sign up for the service. But it's different when you're controlling it, because on my end, I like to control and own what I do, right? And I didn't know it was going to be this intrusive, because I feel like on some level this is intrusive, because I'm sending over my driver's license, my everything, you name it, is going to these folks. But okay, I guess it is what it is. I'm starting to do what I can. But y'all, if I do go live, I'll text y'all later. If you're on the text club, if you're not, please hit the link in the description and sign up for the test. I'm gonna let y'all make y'all final thoughts before you get out of here. Y'all make your final thoughts. I'm sorry, because I'm having a moment. That funeral thing done threw me off. Let's start with being beautifully honest. Go ahead, man.
Thank you, Marcellus. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Mad Church Disease chat, for listening to me just share my thoughts on the topics today. But yeah, it was a good conversation as always, and I appreciate you having me up. And I'm gonna go ahead and mute myself.
Well, you just stay focused on your channel and keep growing, and don't stop doing what you're doing, because I'm a little upset with the whole thing, and especially how Black content creators are treated too. But that's a whole nother subject and matter.
Mhm.
But I'll leave that alone. Go ahead, Daryl Moore. I'm gonna shoot to you, Daryl Moore, and then we're gonna end with Daryl. Go ahead, Daryl.
I just want to say I love you. Keep my family in prayer. I'm about to go to the funeral. God bless you all.
All right, Daryl, you have the mic. Unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm here. Yeah, I'll be praying for you, Daryl. I actually just lost buried my aunt on Saturday, so I'll keep you in prayer as well. I wanted to just say this about Shane Perry. Shane Perry is a cautionary tale of when you have a form of godliness and feel like that's the anointing when it's actually foolishness. And
Oh yeah.
I feel that I'm going to keep him lifted in prayer, but his elders and leaders should be called to the altar, because how is it that this man cut up like this and nobody has taken him to the side and get him together? And I agree with everybody, like he needs to get some counseling.
Oh,
But
I'm
this
about
is
to
this.
make. Go ahead. No, you go
This
ahead.
is the danger of putting people in platforms that are not ready for the spotlight. Because there's other Shane Perry around. They're just in different forms. I had to deal with someone that in my former church who was just like Shane Perry, was pushed up and propped up, and when you see him one, he's a hot mess.
But it's
And
just like it. But it's just like these Asian folks that y'all now got in the black church, singing and playing in the black church and can't understand a word coming out their mouth. The Jesus in me, the Jesus in me. Y'all make me sick with this.
black folks are too friendly. We are way too friendly,
Have
and
y'all
we
seen
gotta
this
cut
man on
that
the
out.
internet? Have you seen this man on the internet? He
I have
can't sing.
not.
He can't sing a lick. The Jesus in me. You don't understand a word he's saying. And I'm sitting here going, and BB Winans has a bad habit of this too. He going to get all these Korean singers who don't even speak a lick of English and got these people singing. It's just a darn repetitive. You just mimicking what you see. And this is what people have done in church. And this is why I'm saying this, Daryl, is because all Shane Perry was doing was mimicking what he saw.
Exactly.
Correct.
He didn't have an experience, but I'm since I know none of y'all send that video, I got to go find this man so we can have a good laugh. Y'all, since y'all done told me y'all ain't never seen this. Every time I see this, man, I watch the videos because it's like a train wreck, and when y'all see this, y'all gonna crack up laughing. I can't wait till we have, and I think Fridays is gonna come our night of funny, because y'all know I'm crazy and I love to laugh. So we gonna have did anybody go find Pastor Pickle, by the way? Let me ask y'all, did y'all go
I
find
found
Pastor
that
Pickle?
video and I was rolling.
Y'all need to go find Pastor Pickle.
Yeah,
Did you find the one where the girl called in and she said, "May I
Yes.
speak to?" Oh God, that thing was hilarious, hilarious. We gonna visit that on Friday, y'all. I promise y'all, we gonna have us a night of funny. Y'all are gonna crack up. Stay put, guys. I'll see y'all in a minute. Thanks everyone for watching. Your support means the world to us. Please make sure that you hit the like button, and please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit the bell icon, and make sure you press all notifications so that way you will never miss any of the exclusive content that comes on my channel. Make sure that you never miss a video. Now, I try to go live every day about 2:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and then I come back at night at around 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is about 10:30 Eastern Standard, with some more exclusive content. So if you want more Mad Church Disease show content, we'd love for you to become a member, a revolutionary member of our channel. Please make sure that you hit the join button that's right next to the subscribe button or somewhere around here, so that you guys can receive access to special community posts. You guys get all of the access to my community only lives, because we've got some sipping chats that we're going to be doing, and you guys will get exclusive content. So just make sure that you head on over to the channel page, click on the join button, and make sure that you do that. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate your love and support, and I'll see you on my very next video.
We are Mad Church Disease, helping you understand that Jesus plus nothing is everything. This is a show for everyone, believers and non-believers, from churched to the unchurched. Help us grow the channel by supporting our non-profit causes and create more consistent content. Donate by Cash App or PayPal, or buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com.